Is your home hurricane ready? Have you thought about impact windows and doors or energy efficiency or just beautifying the front door entrance of your home? Well, as we're going into hurricane season, I have the perfect guest for you today, where we're going to be discussing everything impact windows and doors, home safety and security to make sure your home is hurricane ready. So without further ado, please meet Jonathan with ASP Super Home.
The home design and remodeling show. It's the one.
Obviously, I just want to kind of dive into this. We've known each other for years. You've been a part of the home show consistently for, God, probably since you've started your business. But I wanted to ask you first question. Tell me a little bit about ASP Super Home, what you guys stand for, and introduce me and tell me a little bit about you and your team.
Well, we've been in business since 2006. ASP Super Home is a new division that we've created. We've been doing impact windows and doors now, since we started. And what we've added to our product line is solar panels and metal roofs.
That's amazing. And obviously, I know that you have a big team. You have a couple different locations, but you serve as primarily, Dade, Miami-Dade, but also Broward County, and
Yes, we do business from Dade, Broward, West Palm, the Keys, and we've actually been hitting quite a bit the West Coast now. Some of the Naples, Fort Myers area.
Great. So really, depending where anybody is, really in the southern part of Florida, they can reach out to you to be able to, get any service. But when looking at impact windows and doors, or really home renovations and home improvement on any level, it's intimidating. From choosing product and feeling like you've been educated and you've received enough information. But what would you say the best tips are that you can offer for how to hire the best company or the best contractor to do the work on our homes?
I would definitely, most importantly, man, is you wanna make sure that the company you're dealing with has been doing this for a long time,
Right.
that they really know what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, you could buy the most expensive product, but if the installation isn't up to par, then you're not gonna be happy with the end result. There are differences in products, so definitely getting educated and knowing that there's differences in aluminum thicknesses, for example, or glass thicknesses. Is one thing that we definitely encourage customers to do some research on, and if not, just give us a call. And we're right there to show you all the differences.
Absolutely. And obviously, as far as contractors, there's all different types of contractors of all different levels. You guys have focused in impact windows and doors for so many years, and really energy efficiency, which obviously has brought in the other categories that you briefly mentioned. But I know one thing: when I hire a contractor, punctuality is huge. I know you pride yourself and really take pride in what you and your team do. But tell us a little bit about that, as far as what your approach is when working with clients, and what contractors, what the standard is for contractors.
Well, one thing that's unique about us is our customer service team. We have a customer service team to provide the highest level of customer service from beginning to end. It's not that goes even for our sales reps. Like our sales reps, they're trained to not just sell the job and then, hey, go on to the next sale. They're there to be actually your representative. Even after the fact, after we're even done with the installation, if you ever have any type of like service issues, you might have a loose handle, anything of that magnitude, we're there for you. We have an actual dedicated service team, a service technicians that actually address jobs after the job is even done. So we're here for the long haul. We want to be here for our customers that trusted us, 15, 16 years ago.
Right.
They call us today. We want to respond and take care of them. So I would definitely look into that. That's a huge part. You want to have somebody that is going to be there for you, not just now, but just for years to come.
Right. Absolutely. So safe to say, before, during, as well as after.
100%.
Yeah. And, for myself as a homeowner, and, I've seen so many different products in the market. There's so many different brands that different companies, might work more closely with one versus another. But, is there anything when it comes to the product itself that we should truly focus on? Because homeowners, we're just taking obviously everything for granted, that we're being sold the best product that not only fits our budget, but also the best product that fits our home. What tips can you offer us when it comes to selecting the best product for us?
Definitely going out and maybe going to different showrooms to see the physical products. We have two showrooms, one in Kendall and one in Doral, where we display different options. But definitely, one big tip is, what kind of warranty are they providing? And the reason why you'll find like bigger warranties, like maybe 30-year warranty or lifetime warranties, is because they're putting a lot more into their product, whether it's a Kynar paint finish on their frame for the aluminum. You know, we're here in South Florida, regular baked aluminum might not last, you know, past 5 years. So that's, you know, that's one tip. And then, you know, glass thicknesses are a huge thing too. You know, we have certain options that have a lifetime warranty against accidental breakage, hurricane breakage, which is actually with SIW, one of our preferred product lines.
Okay, great. And I mean, I've read a lot of different things as far as insulation and energy efficiency. And obviously there's certain types that, you know, have greater value, you know, when it comes to, you know, energy efficiency or maybe the build of the actual window. But, you know, how do you find that perfect balance of, you know, best aluminum, I guess, structure and manufacturing to the window, as well as, you know, when comparing it to what the energy efficiency value is for, you know, the glass and, you know, the different panes, or how that works, you know?
The biggest part is having an actual technician. One of our techs go out there, and they'll address, because certain houses don't have that much heat exposure. So spending extra money on something for energy efficiency where you might not need it. So we're going to be completely transparent and show you and educate you with what you should put into your home. So if you are getting heat exposure on a certain area, then that's when we start talking about low E coatings, which that's what's going to help you with energy efficiency.
And that's exactly what I was wondering, because, you know, obviously it's not like you're just selling a product, but you're really creating a solution. You know, one side of the home versus another side of the home, or whatever the exposure is, you know, you guys itemize everything to be able to make sure it's the best product that fits not only the home, but, you know, everyone has a different budget. So, you know, I'm sure that there's different types of products that you recommend, you know, for, you know, depending on the type of home and ultimately what the individual or the homeowner is looking for.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, and then as far as, you know, the installation process, you know, it's a process. Obviously, you're in people's homes every day. I'm sure, you know, it's other people's property. You know, it's their privacy. But you know, tell us a little bit as far as how the installation process typically happens, when, you know, from the first day that you're taking windows out to installing to finishing.
Yeah, we try to make this as comfortable as possible for the customer. So, you know, one of the measures we take is we make sure we cover up the whole house completely to prevent as much dust as possible. We also clean up, you know, after every opening, before the guys, you know, call it a day. We make sure we clean up any area that we touched, any area that we worked in. We've even had cases where customers have told me directly that we've left the house cleaner than it was before we got there. So, you know, we take a lot of pride. We also have a customer service checklist, where we're also have, you know, an operator from our office calling and checking in with the customer, checking in with the installers, and making sure everything is up to par.
That's awesome. So, you know, as far as the windows and doors, I mean, obviously, if somebody doesn't have impact windows and doors, they should be looking at it not only, you know, for hurricane safety, but also insurance purposes and even just home security. You know, what can you tell us about that, you know, as far as different reasons for why people should be, you know, looking into impact windows and doors?
Many of our customers, they purchase their windows and doors, yes, for hurricanes, but the big plus for them is, you know, security 24/7. It's very hard to break through these windows and doors. You know, we can't say that they're burglar proof, but we haven't had anybody break in through any impact windows and doors that we've installed so far, knock on wood. And of course, insurance, you know, insurance is, you know, if you don't have any hurricane protection, you're going to pay a higher premium. So that's one thing that we would always recommend our clients to, you know, talk to their insurance agent and figure out what kind of discounts they will get to, you know, put in impact windows and doors.
Yeah, and obviously ROI, you can get it in a number of different ways, obviously by saving on insurance, but, you know, home value definitely increases. You know, what can you tell us about how not only the beauty, but, you know, what will impact windows and doors ultimately do to the home value of somebody's home?
I mean, they say the windows and doors of your home, actually, the buildup of your house is 33% of your house is windows and doors. So to have impact windows and doors in your home, I mean, I think it's just a huge seller. If you're like, you know, if you're in the market to sell your home and there's 3 houses that the customer is looking at, and yours has impact windows and doors versus the other 2 not having, chances are they're going to lean more towards your house than anybody else's. So the value is there, you know, especially front doors. You know, if you put a lot of focus into your front door and put something very elegant. Again, I've had customers say that they were able to sell their house just because of their front door. So there's a lot of nice touches when you have windows and doors to the house.
And that actually brings me to my next question, because when looking at the beauty of any home, you know, the first thing that people realize is obviously the outside aesthetics, but, you know, the only way to get into a home is through the front door. And that really, you know, sets a certain feeling for, you know, what people are going to experience when they walk into a home. And, you know, just from seeing you at all the different home shows over the years, there's so many different types of doors that I've seen you display and install in other projects. You know, what type of door mechanisms have you seen that have become really popular, that are different? You know, what can you tell us about specifically front doors? Because that is, you know, ultimately the beauty of the home.
Definitely. We do a bunch of custom designs. I mean, the designs are endless. And I mean, we could go from your standard white frame, bronze frame. Now we're able to do black frames and a bunch of wood grain options as well. The multi-point mechanism is another nice feature. Basically, when you lock that with the key, it locks at the top, the bottom, and the center. And one of the real popular things now is pull bars. So these nice, elegant, you know, tall-looking pull bars gives the front door a really nice feel. So almost every front door that we do now with a custom design, customers want that pull handle as well.
Absolutely. I've noticed that on a lot of homes. I mean, as far as, you know, somebody might have all impact windows and doors throughout their house, but, you know, don't neglect the front door. You know, that's something that, you know, is easy to change. You know, it's something that will completely change the look of the house. But one thing in particular I want to ask you about is, you know, how does it work with the pivot door system? I've seen that a lot. Even some people that have double doors, they're exchanging, you know, they're switching it out for one big door, a pivot door system. You know, how does that work? And has that been something that's been more popular?
Yeah, it's a huge feature. Like the biggest thing about a pivot door is how big we can make it.
Right.
So, you know, most standard sizes, let's say a 72 inches wide by 80 inches wide, or 72 inches wide by 96 inches wide, you'd have to go with a double door.
Okay.
With the pivot door, we can make it one big pane of glass, you know, with a custom design if you like. But that's really like where the pivot door comes in. It's where you could get more glass, more of a door, instead of having two panels. So that's where the pivot door is very popular.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. And it doesn't end there. You guys do garage doors, impact garage doors as well, or?
Impact garage doors, we do that out of glass as well, or it could be just, you know, modern, plain, no type of design.
Right.
And let's not forget the bifolds, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's another popular for patio doors. Bifolds are a nice option.
And also like what is it, the same as accordion, or the accordion doors? Or I mean, there's so many incredible sliding doors that people can change. It changes the entertaining aspect of a home. You know, elaborate a little bit on that.
Definitely, people love to have that open space in the back. When you have that indoor-outdoor feel, you know, that's huge. So we could accomplish a lot with sliding glass doors, or we could do with the bifold, where you could just open up the whole space. So that's something that when we're at your home, we're able to kind of go over those options and see what's the best fit for you. Right.
And then also, you know, looking at impact windows and doors, and like I said before, you know, any home improvement, nothing is inexpensive. You know, it's great if someone's able to pay for it up front, but, you know, what about for people that, you know, might be more so intimidated by the financing aspect? Are there financing options and ways for people to ultimately achieve what they're looking for without having to lay everything out at once?
Yes, definitely. And one of the things that's been very popular for us, that's actually, you know, helped our business a ton, is Y-Green. You know, Y-Green, actually a majority of our customers, you know, are taking advantage of that finance. Especially now, you know, they've actually bumped as far as like when you have to pay. Your first payment is not due till 2022. So people are taking advantage of that. One of the big things is, you know, if you don't have, let's just say average home is $25,000, maybe you could get this done for around $190, $200 a month. And then people have to weigh out, how much am I going to save on my insurance a month? How much am I going to save on my electricity a month? So at the end, it's a nice offset. So at the end, it's a smart investment no matter what, you know?
Absolutely. And just looking at the fact that, I mean, not having to pay your first payment until 22, that's incredible. You know, so people, you know, take out the intimidation of how expensive something might be, but, you know, protect your homes, protect your families. You know, that's an incredible option for really anybody.
100%. That's why our slogan is "Let our family protect yours." You know, we're all family based, and we do take a lot of pride in what we do, man. We really like to, you know, we like to see the smiles on our customers' faces when we're done with the project.
No, and it shows. I mean, you've done such an incredible job, and we have people that come to our show that tell us how great of an experience they had with you guys. But we've discussed a lot today. Is there anything in particular that we didn't touch on that you just wanted to add a little bit to, or?
No, I think we touched a lot of topics, a lot of good things. Nothing really comes to my mind. I do appreciate this, and I know I can't wait to get back to the home show with you.
Absolutely. And Jonathan, I can't thank you enough for joining me today for At Home with the Home Show. And everybody, you heard it from Jonathan. Not only are you going to improve your home value, you're going to beautify your home, you're going to create more safety, but it's attainable for anybody. There's finance options, but make sure you all check out Jonathan at aspsuperhome.com. You can check them out on their website. Jonathan, what's the best way for anyone to reach you? Do you prefer email, phone?
Anything is fine. Email is fine. Jonathan at aspsuperhome.com. You could also check our website, aspsuperhome.com, and we also have aspwindows.com.
Awesome.
You could also give us a call. Our phone number is 305-513-0514.
All right, Jonathan, I really appreciate it again. And I'm really excited for other homeowners to be able to take their first step to really improving the safety for their homes and getting ready for hurricane season. It starts just started this week. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in for At Home with the Home Show. Until next time, we'll see you. You can check us out on our website at homeshows.net and on our Facebook at Florida Home Show. We'll see you soon.
The home design and remodeling show.